Good morning. My name is Wyld Will, and welcome to my public access TV channel. G'day.
So I actually didn't do anything else on it for quite a while. Until I went and I'll just have to show you, because that's basically where the footage starts. I started actually filming a lot of the other stuff, and I did actually go and make an attempt. So I eventually sussed out what the problem with the leak was. It turned out I was about 99% sure it was the rear main seal, and I was just avoiding it, because you can drive, especially the older cars, you can drive on a leaking rear main seal as long as it's not gushing. You know, if you got 5 or 6 drops a day isn't gonna, even 10 drops a day is not, it's probably not that big a deal. You think about how little oil, is 10 drops really. And that car was hardy. That car was extremely hardy. So I did actually make an attempt to fix it, and so I had all the parts off again, and I was about to start taking the exhaust manifolds off and to remove the exhaust. And that's when I started freaking out. And I mean, not like me running around screaming, freaking out. I was just like, my head had been all over the place for the past year, and I started freaking out. And I was like, I just need out of here. I was like, I don't care. I don't care about the car. Although I did. I was like, I need out of here. I've been stuck here because of COVID. I can't go anywhere. I'm kind of stuck in ACT, which is tiny. And one night, the middle of the night, I just started putting the car back together. And I mean, middle of the night, torrential rainfall, torrential thunderstorm. The driveway was flooding. And I guess that's where the filming really begins. There is me. Oh, well, yeah. It's me in a torrential rainstorm, putting the car back together and then leaving. I think I left about 4 or 5 in the morning. I just packed up all my stuff into the car and just drove. Yeah. But I did return. But yeah, the filming. Although there are bits and pieces of what happened before that, which I've edited through these videos. The filming really does begin once that night of me fixing the car in that torrential rainstorm happens. And looking back at it is actually quite funny. Especially when you see the jack stands that I'd made from scratch. I think they took about an hour or so to build, and they are very dodgy. I kind of wish. I hope my friend has cordoned them off and stopped anyone from using them, because those things are dodgy, and you'll. What have we got here? Yeah, I got 8 minutes left. So you'll see them, but yeah, I'll start just the edited, the raw. Where are we? Yeah, so after this conversation here, I'll start the raw, unedited footage. Will just begin from the next episode on, and I might jump in to explain little bits and pieces, but it'll just be raw and unedited. They'll be edited and clipped together, but I'm not going to be sitting talking over them and narrating them constantly. I'll just let you sort of get an understanding of where my headspace was. You know, you'll get to see me out in the wild when I'm freaking out. No, I wouldn't say freaking out. My mind was it was exploding. It was just exploding. And yeah, since I've, you know, it's coming up to 3 years since I've been home. Which I very much needed, just because I had piles of other projects which I'd basically put on hold. I was only meant to be in Australia for a year, and I'd put a pile of projects on hold. And since I've been back, I've just sort of dug my heels back into them, and I've been just getting on with them. Yeah, I'm trying to assess what I do with this footage. I was when I came home from Australia, because of the shape I was in, I was actually very embarrassed to. I was actually very embarrassed to put any of this footage out. Very embarrassed. And I was like off and on. I did edit a few videos up and then delete them, and then do another edit and delete it, and my head was all over the place, and I'm just like I want to get it out, because I want to get back into my car. I want to get back into working on cars again. And now I've got my other projects up to a stage where I'm actually very happy with them, and I can keep going with them quite easily. And it just seems like a massive waste. It just seems like a massive waste of money and resources and my time if I don't put any of this out. But I had a great time, especially looking back now. It was great. It was a wild experience, and I would do it again. So yeah, it's now 2024, Christmas 2024, just about to turn 2025, and from next episode on, I will leave you with the raw and unedited experience, and you'll get to hear me speaking to myself, speaking to the dog, just out in the middle of nowhere by myself, kind of stuff. You can watch me, have a laugh if you want. I don't mind. You can see some of the rash haircuts I gave myself. And you can see me make attempts at. I guess it was quite odd, because I know how to do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff you see in the footage. I know how to do a lot of stuff, and I've done it before. I've done a lot of stuff before. I know how it works, but my brain was just. My brain was just so fried that I can't describe it. My brain was absolutely fried. It was completely cooked, and I just couldn't get on with it. But yeah, you got to see some really shocking survival skills of stuff that I actually know how to do, and I'll maybe give you a glimpse of that in the future of what I can actually do. But yeah, I'll leave you with the raw and unedited me just this experience. But yeah, I think that's all I've written down for today. Yeah. So I'll see you next time with some completely raw and unedited footage of me just being a muppet. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a laugh at it. I hope I hope I hope it inspires some people to maybe make somewhat of a rash decision and pick up a skill that they've always wanted to do that they've never done. I apologise, I've not been looking straight at you. I've been looking at the screen on my camera. But yeah, I hope gives people a bit of understanding into maybe how many years have it been? Where the 2.5 years I was there for nearly 4 years, but I mean 2.5 of those years was me just basically working on that car and working other jobs and getting on with artwork, and just being a bum, just literally being a bum. And then you should see on my channel some of the stuff that I've been doing since then. Going back to old projects, and I've got quite a few other things to do. What have we got? I've got a making of the film that I'm working on. Music, artworks. Currently, I'm not employed. I just work. I just do my own stuff. I'm a busy man. I am a busy man. You might look at me and be like, oh, that guy's a bum. He probably does nothing. But it's like, actually, mate, I get up, I work all day. I stay up for I do stay up for about 24 hours at a time. That's sort of my typical life, is 24 hours at a time, and I'm working constantly. I might stop, for a smoke and watch a film, but generally I'm just working, artwork, music. I got some writing on the go, documentaries. I've got a lot of projects all prepped for me to get the ball rolling on, and we will. So that's an introduction into Suzy, the car, and obviously you'll see my dog Wallace if you've got in Australia, and then you'll get to see some of the other projects I've been working on. So I'll let the camera just run out here because it's about to cut off. Got 25 seconds left. You can watch me sink this pint and spin my cigarette. There you go. Anyway, bye for now. That's a good hour on there. Bloody hell.
Good morning. My name is Wyld Will, and welcome to my public access TV channel. G'day.